How did you sleep last night? It's a simple question, but the answer holds the key to so much of your daily health and happiness. We often see sleep as a luxury, something we can cut back on when life gets busy. But I want you to start thinking about sleep differently. Think of it not as a luxury, but as the very foundation upon which your physical and mental health are built. Without a solid foundation, everything else can start to feel a little shaky, a little unstable. Good quality sleep is not negotiable for a good quality life. It's an essential biological need, just like breathing or eating. When you sleep, your brain is not just switching off. It's actually incredibly active, working hard to perform critical maintenance tasks. It washes away toxins that build up during the day, a process that's vital for long-term brain health. It consolidates your memories, helping you learn and remember information from the day before. This nightly cleanup and organization process is absolutely fundamental for your cognitive function. If you don't get enough restorative sleep, you might find it harder to concentrate, solve problems, or be creative. It's a bit like trying to run an office without the cleaning crew ever coming in. Eventually, things just get messy and inefficient. Your emotional well-being is also deeply intertwined with your sleep patterns. Think about a time you were sleep deprived. Did you feel more irritable, more easily stressed? Perhaps a small problem felt like a huge catastrophe. This is because a lack of sleep can amplify the activity in the emotional centers of your brain, like the amygdala. This makes you more reactive to negative experiences and less able to regulate your emotions. Consistently good sleep, on the other hand, helps to keep your emotional responses balanced and measured. It gives you the resilience to handle life's inevitable ups and downs with a calmer, more centered perspective. So let's reframe our approach. Instead of asking how much sleep you can get by on, start asking how you can prioritize getting the sleep you truly need. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your mental health. It can improve your mood, sharpen your focus, and reduce feelings of anxiety. A good night's sleep sets the stage for a good day, allowing you to show up as the best version of yourself. It's the cornerstone of a healthy, happy life, and it's something every single one of us has the power to improve, starting tonight. Now that we understand just how vital sleep is, let's look at one of the biggest and often sneakiest saboteurs of a restful night: sugar. Many of us reach for a sweet treat in the evening, a biscuit with our tea, a bowl of ice cream on the sofa, or a bar of chocolate as a reward. It feels comforting and relaxing, but that burst of sweetness could be setting you up for a night of tossing and turning. The connection between your evening sugar habit and the quality of your sleep is far more direct and impactful than most people realize. It's a hidden disruptor that can unravel all your best efforts to get a good night's rest. So, what exactly happens when you eat sugar close to bedtime? First, it causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. Your body responds by releasing insulin to move that sugar out of your bloodstream and into your cells for energy. This sudden spike, followed by the inevitable crash as your blood sugar plummets, is a roller coaster your body is not designed to ride while it's trying to wind down. This instability can trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These are the fight or flight hormones, the very last things you want coursing through your veins when you're trying to drift off into a deep, peaceful sleep. This hormonal disruption can directly interfere with your sleep architecture. It can make it harder to fall asleep in the first place, and it can cause you to wake up multiple times throughout the night, often around 2 or 3 a.m. when your blood sugar levels hit their lowest point. Even if you don't fully wake up, the quality of your sleep suffers. Sugar consumption in the evening has been shown to reduce the amount of time you spend in deep sleep. This is the most restorative stage of sleep, where your body does most of its physical repair work. Missing out on this crucial phase can leave you feeling groggy and unrefreshed in the morning, no matter how many hours you were in bed. The problem is that sugar is everywhere, and it's often disguised. We think of the obvious culprits like cakes, sweets, and fizzy drinks, but many seemingly healthy evening snacks can also be loaded with sugar. That low-fat fruit yogurt, that bowl of breakfast cereal, or even that sauce on your pasta can contain surprising amounts. This is why it is so important to become aware of what you are consuming in the hours before you go to bed. That seemingly harmless treat could be the very thing standing between you and the restorative sleep your mind and body desperately need. Understanding the problem is the first step, but taking action is where the real transformation happens. The good news is that reducing your evening sugar intake doesn't have to be about deprivation or complicated rules. It's about making small, sustainable changes that will have a big impact. A simple yet powerful guideline I often share with my patients is to try and avoid sugary snacks and drinks after 6 p.m. This creates a clear boundary for your day and gives your body ample time to stabilize its blood sugar levels long before your head hits the pillow. Think of it as creating a calm runway for your body to prepare for a smooth takeoff into sleep. To make this easier, start by planning your dinners strategically. A meal that is well balanced with good quality protein, healthy fats, and plenty of fiber is key. Protein and fiber slow down digestion and the release of energy, which helps to keep you feeling full and satisfied for longer. A dinner of grilled salmon with a large portion of roasted vegetables and a side of quinoa, for example, will prevent those post-dinner cravings for something sweet. When your body is properly nourished, it is far less likely to send out desperate signals for a quick energy sugar hit later in the evening. This simple act of planning a satisfying dinner is your first line of defense. If you do feel peckish later in the evening, it's important to have healthy, low-glycemic alternatives ready to go. The trick is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. Keep a small bowl of nuts like almonds or walnuts on your counter. Have some Greek yogurt or a pot of cottage cheese in the fridge. A handful of berries, an apple with a spoonful of nut butter, or even a simple chamomile tea can satisfy that need for a ritual or a small treat without sending your blood sugar on a wild ride. These snacks provide sustained energy and nutrients rather than the empty, disruptive calories of sugar. Finally, consider using technology to help you on this journey. There are many fantastic apps available that can help you track your daily food intake. Using one for just a week or two can be an incredibly eye-opening experience. It'll help you see exactly how much sugar you are consuming and, more importantly, when you are consuming it. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about gathering data. Once you have that awareness, you can start making informed choices. Seeing the numbers can provide powerful motivation to swap that evening biscuit for a handful of almonds and witness the incredible difference it makes to your sleep. One of the biggest challenges in cutting down on sugar is that it hides in plain sight. Food manufacturers have really become masters of disguise, using dozens of different names for sugar to make their products seem healthier than they actually are. To truly take control of your evening sugar intake, you need to become a bit of a sugar detective. This means getting comfortable with reading nutrition labels, not just on the obvious sweet treats, but honestly, on everything. The key is to look beyond the marketing claims on the front of the packet and go straight to the ingredients list and the nutritional information panel on the back. This is where the real story is told. When you look at the ingredients list, remember that ingredients are listed by weight. The closer an ingredient is to the top of the list, the more of it there is in the product. Be on the lookout for sugar's many aliases. Words like sucrose, glucose, fructose, maltose, dextrose, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, agave nectar, maple syrup, rice syrup, and fruit juice concentrate are all just different names for sugar. If you see any of these listed in the first few ingredients of a savory product like a pasta sauce, a soup, or a salad dressing, it's a red flag that it contains more sugar than you might expect. Next, turn your attention to the nutritional information panel. Find the line that says carbohydrates and then look for the subheading of which sugars. This number tells you how much sugar there is per 100 grams or per serving. As a general rule, a product with more than 22.5 grams of total sugars per 100 grams is considered high in sugar. A product with 5 grams of total sugars, or less per 100 grams, is considered low. Using this simple traffic light system can help you make quick, informed decisions in the supermarket aisle. It empowers you to see past the low-fat or high-protein claims and understand the full picture. Don't be fooled by so-called healthy sugars. While things like honey, maple syrup, or coconut sugar might contain some trace minerals, your body processes them in almost exactly the same way as regular table sugar. They will still spike your blood sugar and have the potential to disrupt your sleep if consumed in the evening. The goal is to reduce your overall sugar load in the hours before bed, regardless of its source. By becoming a confident label reader, you move from being a passive consumer to an empowered individual who is in full control of what you are putting into your body, setting yourself up for a night of deep, uninterrupted rest. The decision to reduce your evening sugar intake is about so much more than just avoiding a few extra calories. It is a decision that creates a powerful, positive ripple effect throughout your entire well-being. The immediate and most noticeable benefit, of course, will be to your sleep. When you stop sending your body on that blood sugar roller coaster each night, You give it the chance to enter a state of deep, restorative rest. You might find you fall asleep faster, wake up less during the night, and feel genuinely refreshed and energetic when your alarm goes off in the morning. This is the first wonderful ripple. This improvement in sleep quickly translates into profound benefits for your mental health. As we've discussed, poor sleep can make us irritable and emotionally reactive. But when you start sleeping better, you might notice a newfound sense of calm and resilience. Things that used to stress you out might seem more manageable. This isn't just a feeling, it's backed by science. For instance, a 2021 study published in a leading scientific journal highlighted how diets high in refined sugars can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and impair the body's ability to cope with stress. By cutting back, you are directly supporting your brain's ability to remain calm and focused. The benefits continue to ripple outwards into your daytime life. With better sleep and lower anxiety, your ability to focus and concentrate will sharpen. That brain fog that used to cloud your afternoons might begin to lift. You will have more mental energy for your work, your hobbies, and your relationships. You are not just improving your nights, you are fundamentally upgrading your days. This creates a virtuous cycle. Better days lead to more positive evenings, which in turn lead to even better nights. It is a simple change with a truly transformative impact on your overall quality of life. I want to encourage you to start this journey today, but to start small. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Perhaps tonight you could simply swap your usual sugary dessert for a calming herbal tea. Or maybe you can plan one balanced, satisfying dinner for this week. Take one small step and then another. Pay close attention to how you feel. Notice the small improvements in your sleep, your energy levels, and your mood. These small wins will build momentum and inspire you to continue. You have the power to change how you feel, and it can all begin with one simple choice this evening. If you found this helpful, please do like and subscribe for more simple tips to help you feel better and live more.